Hello and welcome to Lois and Morgana Davidson Art. Today's demo is this simple, sweet, homemade Christmas card. I hope you enjoy it. Start by drawing your pattern lightly in pencil. I chose these lovely simple seasonal snowflakes, and as you can see I've drawn them directly onto the card blank, which I've made from folding over a piece of cold pressed watercolour paper. Once you've drawn a design you're happy with, tape your paper down to stop it moving around whilst you paint, and then use a small brush to cover the pattern with masking fluid. Don't forget to protect your brush with a little bit of soap first, as the masking fluid can easily gum up the bristles and damage your brush. Now that the masking fluid is all applied and fully dried, I'm ready to begin painting. I kept this one very simple, using only 2 colours, but you can always use more than that if you prefer. I chose this lovely bright turquoise blue from Winsor & Newton's Cotton range and deep gold metallic paint from Van Gogh. I'm adding a little water to the paper first, then dabbing on the colours one at a time. I've chosen to keep this painting in the sort of vignette format, so I'm focusing the water around the central pattern, which is where I'm going to concentrate most of my colour, but you could always do it differently and wash over the whole piece of card with clean water and fill it up with colour. I'm starting with my turquoise first, as I want it to be the real main bold colour here, and we're going to add in little pops of gold here and there all around for some sparkling highlights. Quite often with metallic watercolour paint you'll find it is a slightly different and thicker consistency to the paint you'll be used to using. As you can see here, my metallic gold is quite thick and takes a little bit of extra water and some encouragement to get it moving. If you find your paint isn't quite moving and blending the way you would hope, you can always pick up your board like I have here and move it around a bit, tipping and tilting the water to get the colours to flow together. You can always add extra water as well using a brush or using a water spray. And don't worry if you end up adding a little too much water and washing the colour out. You can always dab in more paint whilst it's all still nice and wet, as you can see here. Finally, I'm adding some extra golden sparkle by spattering my metallic paint across the paper with a fan brush before setting it aside to dry flat. Once all your paint is fully dry, you can safely begin to remove the masking fluid by gently rubbing it away, either using an eraser or with a clean fingertip, and reveal your pattern below. So that's the hard part finished. All that's left to do now is remove the card from the board by carefully peeling away the masking tape. I do really love this technique, especially when it comes to things like painting your own Christmas card, which can be quite a daunting prospect sometimes, especially if you have a lot of cards to do. I just think this is a really lovely, simple, fun and effective way of getting like a beautiful wintry Christmassy effect that will make someone smile when they open it up on Christmas morning. There's also so much room for customization here, and of course if you're using watercolour paper like I am, there's plenty of room to paint more designs sort of inside the card or on the back as well. You could also do completely different designs other than my little snowflakes and use other colour pairings as well. But that's it. It is as simple as that. So thank you all for watching. I hope everybody enjoyed this video or at least found it helpful. So wishing you all the best for the holiday season and happy painting.